Hey everybody! Today I want to tell you about one of my favorite apps. Well, it exists as an app on the phone, but I use it on the computer. So I'll be doing a tutorial on the computer. I actually have never used it on my phone, and that app is Canva, Canva.com. Now it's totally free to get started using it, and of course you can upgrade or you can pay for templates and that type of thing. But let's head on over to the computer and I'll walk you through like how I use it and what I use it for. So here we are, we're at Canva.com, and this is my account. Of course, I'm logged in, so you can see that I have several thumbnails in here. I've created a cover sheet. There's just the ones I was playing with, you know, lot of different things here. So today we're going to create a thumbnail for this video that I'm recording right now. I actually shot a few pictures beforehand to prepare, and all of the thumbnails on YouTube are in this configuration, this 16:9. But you can see, you know, before we get going, you can see you can do a square post, you could do one for Instagram, an email header, you know, lots of different options here. But let's go ahead and click on this presentation 16:9. Now what this is going to do, we just opened up a brand new window, and it's giving us lots of different template options here. And you can see where it says free right here. As we scroll down, we'll get into ones that are paid eventually here, or maybe, yeah, there we've got a little dollar sign there. So like if we were to click the waffles one, then it's got the Canva in the background, and I don't know if that's the picture or the font, probably just the picture actually. And we could just, you know, delete that, and then we still have the words. But let's go ahead and pick one. Here we go. Let's do this one maybe. I'm just picking one because really what we're going to do, I would like this to look like the rest of the videos in the series. So I'm going to end up copying one of the previous thumbnails and showing you how easy it is once you've created some. So, you know, let's just say, for instance, this is the one we wanted to use. Now, before we can work with it, we need to bring our picture in. And so I'm going to click on Uploads right here, and then upload your own images. So click there, and then now I'm going to go into my folder where these are. So there's Canva, and I shot a few different pictures, and let's go with this one. So it's uploading right now. While we're doing that, since this is a Canva tutorial, maybe we want to include the Canva logo. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Google search for Canva logo. And there we go. So those are some images right there. And that's the one that's a good one right there. So we're going to visit the page, and let's just see if we can download it. Apparently not. It's far more complicated. Oh, save image as, there we go. Canva logo. And scroll to our drive. And we're gonna save it right there. So now I've got the Canva logo that we can use, and this one's, I think, done uploading. And let's go ahead and upload that logo. So we've got that there as well. So if we wanted to, we could drop this. We just drop this right in here, just like that. And it wanted to put this filter on it, so we're going to not do the filter. I mean, that's kind of the point of that particular template. And then, you know, just doing an example here. So we could do the Canva logo. Now we can resize this and put it, you know, kind of wherever we want, just like that. But like I said, we're going to actually copy one of the previous thumbnails I've done. So I'm going to close this, and you can see these ones with the gray in the bottom. These are the ones that I've done for this whole series. This is all a series on content marketing, my 7 tips for content marketing, and talking about Canva is part of my tip number 4, which is the apps and the tools that I like to use. So here we go. We're going to just pick, it wouldn't matter, they're all the same, but we can click on this drop down arrow and click on make a copy. So now we've got the Visco thumbnail, and we've got a copy of VSCO. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on the copy of VSCO, and you can see that's where it's named right up here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the title of it, so that way we've got that. Now remember, we already have our pictures in here, so now I can just drop this picture in just like that, and then now we want to change the title. Great. And of course we did have that logo as well, so we're going to bring that logo in just like that. You know, not that we're branded by Canva, but when I do tutorials, a lot of times I'll do this so that people know what the app looks like, or they know what the program looks like. And that's not a great title. There we go. Let's change the name of this. Okay, and let's change the line spacing. Now, a couple of things, I just want to show you these options, even though we're not going to change them. But with this text right here, up here at the top, we can change this to several different fonts. We can change the color of it. We can change the size of it. So we can go to, you know, I mean, obviously something ridiculous, or that 56 works. Now, you saw in the first part where we had a filter on that photograph. So we click on that, we could go to filters, and we could change it kind of however we want. Lots of different options here. Change the intensity, you know, different things, but I'm just kind of go with a normal type of thing, just because it'll blend with the rest of my thumbnails that are all in this series. So another really important tool though in here, I've got this box right here. Let me show you how I did that, because we can go to elements and then click on shapes, and for instance we can just drop this shape in, and that's totally fine. It's white, and you know, maybe this would be another box. I do this behind words, behind text, just so that it's easier to see. Now with this box we can change the color, and let's change it to blue. I don't know why, just we are. And then here's what I like is over here, this right here is the transparency. So right now it's transparent at it's totally opaque actually. If we go this way, it's completely clear. So you can see how you can use this to adjust, just so you've got a background. You know, that's what I did with this gray box here, and then now I'm going to put that in the trash can. But that's what I did with this gray box here. We could see a transparent, well, that's the words. It's kind of hard when these get on top of each other, so we're just going to move those, and then we'll select that, and so that transparency is at 82% right there, and then we'll just move this back. So I mean, that's how easy it is. I am many things, but a graphic designer is not one of them. So I love Canva. I use it for a lot of different things. It's so much faster and easier than using Photoshop when I want to do something quick like this. Now, in order to be able to use this, we of course need to download it to our computer. So all we need to do is click on the download button right there, and then we have a few different options on how we can download it. We can of course do the PDF, but I'm going to do it as a JPEG and then download. Now it's just going to drop it into my download area right down here. So in order to save it to my computer, well, it's probably saved in my downloads, but I don't really use downloads. So I'll just show you what I do in a second. And I like this, you know, they've always got like a nice little quote that's kind of inspiring there, so I like that. All right, so here we're going to open back up our folder. I'm going to change this. There we go. And now I'm just going to, drag and drop it to my folder. There we go. And so now our thumbnail is already done for this video that I'm recording right now. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the other apps that I like, just click on the playlist. I'll put it in the cards right up above, but also in the end screen. And that's my series, my 7 tips for content marketing. And there are lots of other tips in there, and of course other apps. And if you like what I'm doing here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel so I can see you in future videos. Thank you so much for watching.